Well, it looks a bit windy. I'd hoped to fly my Mavic Mini today. Battery's been charged up for a few days because it was coming the other day, but it started raining and being windy and stuff. I'm just on that little higher patch of ground that just puts you over the this flat area around the viaduct. It's probably, I don't know, 15-20 feet above everywhere else, so it's a good little vantage spot, but it just looks so windy today. And there's been a few spots of drizzle as well. It's really not a good idea to fly the Mavic Mini in this sort of weather. So I'm going to have a little go and see how it goes. I'm not going to take it too far. So it looks over all this area. Just come out from this tree here and you can see all the way over to the right where the wind turbine is. Just lost my landing pad. It's been a lot more rain over the last few days. It's been absolutely bombing down, flooding all over the place. You can see a lot more standing water now. Got to be careful because this is a little trail that I've seen some bikes going up and down. So you get a good view of the viaduct from here. And that's the spot where I'm going to fly over towards that way. It just puts you above that hedgerow there. Now if I was flying over there down on in the bottom on that level ground there, all this undergrowth and hedging would be between me and my drone, you see, and those trees. Now when there's not so much leaves on the trees, it's not so bad, you know. In early spring and winter it was alright, but it's fairly overgrown now. So just getting up here just gives you a little bit of an advantage. I can see all the way down there, right over those fields, and I've got a pretty much unrestricted view past the wind turbine up to those trees and hills in the distance, which I won't be going past. There's a little built up area over there, so you do get a little bit of Wi-Fi, even though it looks fairly open here. And you've got to watch the mountain bikers as well. They come up and down this road thing here, so I'll be taking care I don't fly over anybody. And you can see, you might be able to see that power cable just above this hedgerow. There's a power cable there, so I'll be avoiding that. That's around about just about my height now, where I am, possibly a little bit higher. Just don't forget, when you take off, the altitude of the Mavic Mini is relative to your position where you launch from. So although I'm like 10, 15, 20 feet above this area, it's going to read my altitude from this spot where I am. So everything's going to be pro rata from this height where I am now. So you just got to bear that in mind when you're flying out. You've got like you're going to be actually a little bit higher than what you think you are. So I'm going to get it up in the air, see what happens. Wish me luck, guys.
So it's a bit windy to do a long flight, so I'm going to do a little time lapse. So I'm just on that little raised area, just down to the right there on that path you can see. So we're going to do a time lapse of the wind turbine. So I'm just flying overhead, just getting in position. I'm going to cross this little road here. It's not open to traffic. It's just walkers and cyclists mainly. So I'm just going to carefully cross it, make sure I'm not flying over anybody. Just climb altitude a little bit, something like 18 meters, something like that. And then just move forward over it. And what I'll do, I'll just tilt the camera down a little bit. Just make sure I'm over the grass rather than over that little road. So I'm just moving forward a little bit, I'm just getting in position. So I'm just going to, well, that bird was a bit close, I never noticed that. So I'm just going to tilt down a little bit more. See him over the road there, so I'm just going to go forward a little bit. Some more birds flying over. Right, so we're over the grass. And then I'm going to bring the camera back up. Just adjusting altitude a little bit. I'm just checking where I am. That looks okay. So bring the camera back up. And we'll just yaw the Mavic Mini left a little bit, just to centre up the wind turbine. And we can start the time lapse. Hopefully that made a good time lapse. I don't know. It's a bit windy, so the Mavic Mini was bobbing around a bit, but it should give something interesting. There's just some really black clouds up there. It's not been raining, but it looks like it's on the way. There's some over there as well. So I've got some good sunlight on the that field over there. It's like a lovely golden colour when you get the sun on it. But when it's grey, it looks very drab and dull at the moment. So hopefully I got some decent footage. So that was the first time I've tried it doing a time lapse. So we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it was good. Take care guys, fly safe. Bye bye for now.